All right, well, let's start the day. Yep. See how many people stare at us for talking to that camera in Quick Trip. Let's see if we can do this one-handed. Difficult being a YouTuber. I was gonna put it on the grate. The grate's not there. This is difficult. Alright, we'll call that done. Alright. We got there. Grab some ice. Hot. A little bit of ice. That's the right mix. Alright, let's see if we can find breakfast of champions. Oh yeah. What do you think? Should put the camera on my head. That'd get some looks. Never warm enough. Oh yeah, we're loaded up. All right, we're gonna run up front, so we'll turn the camera off because I don't know how many people want to be on camera. Give me a minute. Okay, anybody guess what we're going to do with the tractor? Any guesses at all? How about this? Does that give you any ideas? Any ideas at all? Huh? What do you think? So, this is what they call an R14. It has the sidewalls of an R4 tire. It has somewhat tread like an R1, which is this, An R4 is, well, I don't have a rubber tire skid loader, like a rubber tire skid loader. This is a blend between the two. You get traction of an R1, improved traction in muddy and stuff like that because of the siping. This, or you know, the cuts. It's not really siped, it's cut. But it has the sidewalls of an R4. I wanted to get these tires on this tractor, or R4s on this tractor. Well, I can't find any wheels. You can't buy them, or no, I think you can buy them from John Deere, but they're like some stupid, insane money. I didn't want to order it with R4s because it comes with around this size tire in the front, but then the back tire is like short and squatty. The top of the tire is like here. A lot of wheel well. Tractor sits like this. It does not side hill like that. What I've done in the past is found an R4 that was the same size as this, and then just replace this. You can get an R4 in this size tire. I don't remember what it is. It is a 16.9 by 28. Well, normally the R4s on this, maybe they're 24s, but you can get an R4 in this because I've had it on a tractor. I've got a tube in there for this size tire because I've had that size tire on a lot of tractors. Generally, the R4 is pretty close to the same height. Now, I don't know if it is on this tractor. I've kind of looked around for like an R4 type of tire to put on this. Really haven't found anything. That's why they came out with the R14s. That way you get the sidewall you need, you get the traction you need, and it's supposed to be a really great tire. The only problem I have with this tractor with the R1s on it is turning traction in the snow. Well, I just so happened to buy, and it's not real big or anything. I don't know if it's any good. I've never used it. It's brand new. I bought a tire groover. And I bought, that's not a good place to put that. I bought, so this is a narrower groover. And obviously there's a wider one. And there's a really wide one. And then we have a bunch of these little wires. And a bunch more wires and a bunch more wires down there. And then this is a siping tool, I believe, if I remember right. Yes. So, see, it's got multiple, it has multiple little, let me open this. I don't know if you guys can see that through the wrapper on the camera. It needs to be opened anyways. I mean, I'm not going to use it today, but I'll use it sometime. And actually, I bought this. Ow, I just cut my finger with it. Okay, so this is a siping tool. And you can set these at different heights and all that. You loosen it up, and then you can cut sipes in your tire. And then, you know, that'll give you traction as well, and ice and everything else. So pretty sharp. I cut my finger. I thought about siping the back tires maybe. But I bought this stuff for my F450. So my F450, well, it's right over here. It's got like pretty straight tread on it. And it had some siping in it, but as your tires wear, obviously, the siping goes away because it's not very deep. So see, this is my tires. I mean, there's still some siping, you can see, but they're not real deep. They're not super aggressive. My thought is I'm gonna cut where the siping was, because it's angled. I was gonna cut, or maybe in between. I haven't decided yet. That's why I haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna cut grooves. And I'm gonna have blocks on these 3 rows in here. And then the outsides will be like it is, and then I may just re-sipe them because obviously you can't see a lot of siping on that. Maybe a little on that. I need to rotate and balance. I've got 20,000 miles on. And I haven't rotated like I should. I usually do it about every 10,000. But what my thought is I thought if I could mimic at least the traction capabilities of an R14, so it looks like maybe, I mean, those grooves are pretty parallel, you know, it'd be like so. I don't know how big a block I want to leave on there, and it'll be even, so once I get rolling I can just but I don't know I don't know where I want to put them. Obviously, I want some chunk there. How about, I would think that'd probably erase or rub off, not erase, but yep, it'll rub off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure this, and I'm going to see, I'll just figure out where my 3 lines would, or my 2 lines would be. I might just do 2 lines in there. 3 lines might be a little much. I mean, if I did, I don't know, that looks like it'd probably be okay. And all you're trying to do is get separation in the blocks, because every void and separation in your tires is somewhere it's going to bite and get traction. I'm not a tire engineer or anything, but just saying, that's generally the purpose of the blocks. So let me get a tape measure. I think I like that better. The bad thing is it's kind of a one-shot thing. I've got OCD, so I'll be pretty much done if I cut it and I don't like it, because I'll end up having to buy a new tire or something because I'm just that way. So I'd like to mark it first and figure out what I want to do. I think it's too much. I think I want to do that. I'll leave that amount of block left. That ought to give it some decent traction. I mean, the R14s, they have, a lot of them have like an extra block that comes this way. And again, that's just another surface area to bite in. I'd love it if somebody loved my channel so much. Yeah, see, they've got 2 cuts in the block. We're going to do this. So let me measure it out. I'm going to get the iron set up anyways, and we'll get to the point where we can cut these and see what it does. And I probably won't make like a long video of cutting like the entire tire. Maybe we'll do some time lapse or something. And then we'll just show you the finished product is more than likely what's going to happen. I don't want to have like a super long video of me going, whoop, whoop, you know, you guys will leave me. So anyways, let's do that. And luckily enough, we have a storm coming tonight and through the night and then on Saturday. So even though I have conduit over there for the dump truck to wire up the tarp that I have halfway on now, and I was going to do it Saturday because it's supposed to be 60, now it's going to be 20, and it may or may not snow. They can't predict anything this year. Anyways, okay, let's get the camera set up, and we're going to try to get some shots of this. All right, well, I cut a few while I was on the phone, and then the camera died when I started it, so, but it's working pretty good now that it's heated up. I'm going about 1/4 inch deep. I made me a little template. You see the lines? And then what I do is find my paint pen. And then obviously I've got dots already on there, but I just roll that down, dot, dot, roll that down, dot, dot, instead of trying to pull a tape measure on it. It works pretty quick. I've got all the lugs kind of marked here. You can probably see this. So that way I can dot, dot, and then I just connect the dots, kind of like you did when you were a kid. Works pretty good. I figured it might make it a little quicker. Let's do a couple more here. Here, maybe we'll go downhill. Relatively quick to do once the iron's heated up. You don't have to put incredible pressure. A little bit of back pressure. Kind of go slow. It seems like it likes going slow. Especially at the end, otherwise it leaves kind of a little gnarly, a little flag or something there. But anyways, I think I think that'll give us some pretty good bite. I mean, obviously right now it's a little melted, so it's got real good bite now. It's a little tacky because that iron, it heats up the surface also, but it's so cold right now it'll probably cool off quick. But anyways, that doesn't matter. But I think that'll give me some pretty good bite. And I mean, you know, it's leaving a 1/4 inch groove. And again, I'm doing the number 4 with the number 4 blade. And I kind of shortened up how much I had it sticking out. It's about a 1/4 inch. Let me sit you guys back up here. Let's get the tape measure. I'll try to tell you what I got it set at. 1/4 inch. So anyways, we'll keep doing this. Apparently I have a visitor. My sister and my mom's here, or my sister's here. But anyways, we're gonna keep doing this, and I'll try to take a timestamp and see how long it takes me to do it, and then I'll let you guys know how long. I know I'm not gonna do the back yet. Those tires are a lot more expensive to replace. I figured I'd try these first, and if it works good, maybe I'll do those. Really, in the end game, I want to put R14s on it, or R4s on the front and R14s on the back or something. But anyways, let me get this done and we'll be back. All right, guys. Well, we got the front tires cut. I really like it. Got a whole bunch of little rubber pieces if you guys want some rubber out of a tire. But I think that 1/4 inch will give me enough bite to get it to do something. But it won't take rigidity out of the lug. And I was kind of afraid to take a lot of rigidity out of it just because the tire's not meant to have a groove in it. I really like this. It only took me about 30 minutes marking out and cutting that tire over there. This tire, I was on the phone a couple times. My mom and my sister came. She's moving, needing my dumpster to put excess stuff in. So anyways, but this helped out quite a bit. I mean, I'd probably say make you a little template deal, you know, to where you can just lay it out and boom, boom, be done. It worked real good. Anyways, that sped it up quite a bit. But, and like I said, I just got a cheap, it's an Ideal brand. Ideal heated knives, made in USA. I saw made in USA, so I jumped on it. There was some other stuff that was made in China and Taiwan and whatever else. Let's That's cooled off. That might have worked, but I like that medium groove. That might have been too small, and I messed it up because I didn't realize that the end of it wasn't hot yet. So maybe we'll use that on the F450 with that thinner blade. But this is the number 4, and it does have, I think I showed you before, but it does have this big boy, which you can see is probably twice as wide as that. So that probably wouldn't have been a good choice, maybe on a big loader or something. And there's my number 4 knife. But then they've got this big dude with a square groove in the bottom and stuff. That'd be a big groove. That'd be like big wheel loader or something. I think it'd work pretty good. Maybe the back tires, maybe put a big one in the middle and 2 opposing or something, or one big one towards the lug, the big lug or something. Maybe do a big one in here and then 2 small ones if I decided to do it. But if this works, I think I'm going to do a set of R14s on it. Or if things change, we may have a bigger tractor and a smaller tractor. I'd really like to have another 4066, but it was just another, I don't know, $17,000, $18,000. I couldn't justify it. I couldn't justify it. But I really, really like a 4066. But anyways, make you a little template. We've got snow, actually here. We've got snow coming tonight, and every time. We have snow coming tonight, so I'll get video of pushing snow with it, and I'm going to let you guys know if it's got a little more steering traction or not. So please like and subscribe, and hit that notification button, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.